Well, communities have also been coming together to ensure a speedy return to normality. Signs of residents rolling up their sleeves to mop up after devastating riots have brought much needed hope to the nation. But how long will it take to get back to normal? eNCA reporter Nqobile Madlala is in Soweto at the Jabulani Mall. She joins us now. Nqobile, good morning to you. Jabulani Mall is one of the malls where the president, of course, visited yesterday in terms of, encouraging, rebuilding and cleaning up, communities particularly hard hit by these riots and looting. What did you see waking up this morning to Jabulani?
Well, definitely an encouragement to rebuilding. And what we're seeing here in Jabulani now is that there's a very tight security. You can just see the police are already present here at the mall. They've been also monitoring, just walking around. From the time that we arrived, we saw them monitoring what is happening. We also know that there's security also at the gates. So as we were asking to come in, they told us we're not allowed to come in. They're only letting some of the people that work at the mall to come in. You'll see there are people who are cleaning, as well as we've seen some of the people that have been working at the mall before all the disruptions and the looting happened. They're now coming in. Some of them also speaking to us off camera, saying that they're very confident in the fact that the mall will be rebuilt. They're coming in to pick up some pieces and figure out what is the way forward. So those are some of the people that we spoke to, and we heard from them also, showing us some of the pictures, saying that just this as an information for us. They're saying that some of the glasses have even been restored at the mall. So most of the things that were broken now looks like they have now been restored. But while we're standing here, we realize that the impact is also on the ground to the residents that have been relying on shopping in this mall. And this is where we found some of the residents that were walking past, and they were telling us how difficult it has been for them since the mall has been closed. So tell us, how are you feeling that this happened to the mall nearest to you?
Ngoba lamanje asakwazi uzoshopa lana manje benithi ngizodinga imali angiyitholi obviously omele travel for ukuthi ngidande imali isihlupha thina into yangikhona futhi sijikele thina.
What would you like to see happen now going forward?
Manje into engayithanda nje ukuthi abantu bafunda ukuziphatha bangayenzi into elodlame ngaphakathi ngoba yokuyilimaze bona futhi.
You also were telling us that it's become very difficult now that the mall has been closed. So how is it affecting you?
Because la, especially my chemistine, kunabo badinga imithi, abasakhona ukuthola imithi yabo boma-clicks, discam, yabona abakhona ukuthenga. And nabanye abantu bajwayele ukushopha abasakhona ukushopha, kumele baye fair bomasentini beloshopa khona, nama-petrol station avalile, imoto asakhona ukuthela ama-petrol. Yaba ingizwisa kabuhlungu kakhulu.
Ufuna ukuthini nje kubantu bangakini?
Azame ukuziphatha kahle, yabona nemali ibuyelele weni ingakhona, sokhona ukushopha kahle, izinto zibuyele back to normal, economy yethu ikhule, sokhona kwa right. Sayazi ukuthi kunzima during especially ngama-COVID-19, yabo.
Wena futhi ubukhuluma ngendaba kapetrol ukuthi sekunzima ngisho ukuthola ipetrol, kwenzakalani?
Njengathi kanje yaba nemoto yabo sesiyakude nje masifuna upetrol le Westgate kuphi yabo Omonde njalo yabo. Enye into engizwisa ubuhlungu futhi labantu bebasebenza la bangahle basephelelwe umsebenzi bonke abanye abantu yabo, and abona laba abanye abantu laba basebenza la banabantwana kumele bawondle bayafana nathi nje yabo, asali kubuhlungu lento yenzakala kithi sonke, like asikhona ukondla abanye abantu bayahlupheka yabo. Ilento engayisho sister.
Thank you very much. Well, Tumelo, some of the residents there telling us that it's been so difficult now that the mall is closed. It's also been affecting them in terms of trying to find petrol in the area. They're saying that they have found themselves in a situation where they've had now to drive into longer distances in order to get the necessities. Some of them also even saying that they're worried that some people that live here, that work here, might even find themselves where they are unemployed, and just begging and saying that they wish and they hope that some of the people that were doing this can just behave, because they need to go back to being normal. The gentleman that was here says he was even looking for money, but he couldn't get money now, and he doesn't really have a plan as to what he's going to do now going forward. But just begging that people must behave, because this is affecting them. They're saying that it's affecting the economy and it's affecting the general basis of just getting simple things like money.
Yeah. Absolutely, Nqobile. And that speaks to, I suppose, the new normal within the community of Soweto. While we're dealing with COVID now, they have to drive longer distance just for basics such as, bread. But thank you, Nqobile Madlala, for giving us that update.